Hey, my beautifuls, it's Najm Lee, and I wanted to do a quick breakdown about intuitive tarot readers, diviners like myself. And when you hire me to give you insight into your situation, your life, or whatever, I don't know about other readers, but I'm going to tell you about me in my reading, my style of doing things, and what's required of me and what's required of a client. And so if you've been interested in knowing, like, how does this really work, stay tuned for this video. Make sure you like this video, give me some hearts, comment below, engage with me. We'd love to hear from you if you're a reader or you've been a client. All right, so let's get into this. I have been reading, doing divine and intuitive tarot reading for a very long time. I would say I've been clairvoyant since I was like 4 or 5 years old, that I can remember just knowing things, hearing voices, speaking to me, seeing things, all kind of stuff. So it's been in me for a very, very long time. My services are at thenajmahal.com. You can use my EasyTree to book me. Use my easytree.me link to book me. All right, which makes it easy. There's everything laid out of services, okay? When it comes to reading and divining, I take this serious. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Some people want to come and just test me out. You don't want to do that. Because it's not so much you in the spacing in front of me. I'm looking at behind you, which includes your ancestors, your guides, the two assigned to you that sit beside you when you come to a reading with me, right? I'm looking at beings who may have messages and coming from other sources. I'm also looking at if you're giving me your full name and if you're giving me your date of birth and say location of where you were born, right, and time frame. I now got to look at the star layout, the celestials, right? The other part of that is, so a lot of times some people when they come to me, they're expecting this like, oh, within a minute you should be saying something or talking or telling me something. For me, it doesn't work that way. Because sometimes when you come to me, I now have to go to whoever is with you, right? Because sometimes they don't want to give me some of the information, or they'll say, oh, not ready yet for that info, right? So I'm having conversation first before I have a conversation with you. I have to have a conversation and get doors open for certain information you may be asking of me, right? So there's a process. Another that has come to me, which has happened so many times, is, well, how does it come to you? For me, it's several different ways, and I feel like I'm a translator, right? And I don't know how to explain it because there's a lot of energy that comes through me, and a lot of voices, a lot of chattering, and a lot of symbols. So how me and you may talk ain't how they go talk to me, okay? When you come to a diviner or an intuitive reader, you are actually opening a doorway to another world. So that don't mean we're speaking the same language, okay? And sometimes they're coming to me and I'm like, you speaking Hindi to me? You know? Or you speaking Spanish to me? Or French or whatever. Sometimes it's a mix of some other celestial language that I have to have my guides break down to give it to me, to give it to you. I want to explain this because not only with myself, but with other readers that I know, a lot of times people are coming and expecting this bada boom, bada bang, bop. When you're dealing with someone serious like myself, or there are other serious readers, it ain't no bada boom, bada bang, bada bop. Okay, not all the time. Most times it's, let me try to hear what is going on, because two sides of your being, of your family beings, may be having conversations, and I'm like, so we're going with that one, or we're going to go with that information? Which one? Okay. And sometimes I have to really be still to really see what that is. You may come to me, think you're open. You ain't open. You got blocks up on blocks. Some people, they come, oh, I want a reading, but you really don't want a reading. And I can see it, because you have stacks of walls in front of me, and you want me to jump hoops and jump over walls to get to a minuscule question sometimes. And it's so unfair at times when people like to come with playing games. Insight into your life is very, very sacred. To give someone permission to go into looking from a 360 level and looking at your map, right? Your blueprint of where you were maybe and where you're going to, it takes time, it takes frequency, it takes energy, okay? And it takes some knowledge, and part of that knowledge is listening. And so please don't rush your reader. Do not be hasty with your reader. Do not disrespect your reader. Allow your reader to flow in the way they receive the information. It's not going to look the same, because we're not all the same. We read each individually differently because our gifts read differently. And one thing I've learned, because many of us, we're not coming from the same star seed. So take that into consideration. Someone may come from, I don't know, Venus, and another one comes from Jupiter or something. They read differently. They're two different beings. The style of rhythm of reading is different, and that is being coming through the pipeline to give to you. So the language, the movement, the way the eyes may move, or hear, or see, or feel, or taste, or whatever, is different. Please be respectful to the reader. It takes a lot, especially for good readers, and they want to do the right thing for you. It takes a lot. A lot of times you will have your people or someone who is going to represent you come to us ahead of time. That's amazing, and I love when ancestors come first. They come forward, they'll hang around for days, dropping little information or whatever, which prepares me for your read. Not everyone does that, but it does occur. So I wanted to drop that to everyone. Please give your readers a moment. It may take a few minutes. It may take, you're there to get the information. Allow them to get it and flow with it in alignment of that frequency, because we are raising our Merkabahs to that frequency. Okay? This is how I read. I utilize a lot of different frequencies and symbolism to really align with you personally. All right? If you have any questions, let me know. Leave it down below, and I hope this was helpful to you. All right, guys. Bye.